Hey guys, this is Jason Douglas.
This is Adam MacArthur, voice of Yuji Itadori.
This is Snow, the voice of Shinra Kusakabe.
This is Phil Parsons, voice of Kenny the Ripper.
21 Heroes.
Yeah, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Happy Father's Day, every hero out there. I want to give a huge shout out to every father in the world. Today is your day, and to let you know you are appreciated because not all heroes wear capes, man. So to all the fathers out there, salute y'all. This is Voice of the Heroes Uncaped, special Father's Day episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and you can hear us every Wednesday on Spotify at 9 a.m. and every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch us right here on YouTube. Now, let's introduce your three favorite unks. You already know who I am, and if you don't allow me to reintroduce myself, I am the one and only one, Fleeboy Jetson, host of Voice of the Heroes, and standing with me today is Blue Jack and my guy Galactus Full Talk. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing? And happy Father's Day, my brothers.
First of all, there is no way you just
Glaze
my name is
myself like
Bo.
that.
You did not just do that. That was clean. Father's Day, I won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's Father's Day. Hey, y'all, we here, man. It's Father's Day. Y'all know the unks. We all fathers. We all got energy. We all ready to talk our you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Galactus, how you doing, my brother? Happy Father's Day. How's your weekend been going for you?
Man, my weekend has been phenomenal. Real talk, man. Starting from Friday, you know what I mean? Like coming into, we got the opportunity to celebrate Juneteenth on our weekend as fathers, Black fathers. So it was actually, to me, it was an awesome weekend to actually do everything in one. I did a lot of different things. I did a lot of daddy things. I cleaned my whole entire house on Friday by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. I barbecued on Friday. Saturday, I had a wedding that I just captured because I'm a photographer, if y'all ain't know. So I just had a wedding that I did yesterday, so I was super busy yesterday. Today, went to the LCS, picked up a couple of keys, went to a resort to chill out for a little while. I spoiled myself as well as I was spoiled by my wife. You know what I'm saying? She bought me a shirt and took me out. So overall, man, I just want to say happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Honestly, y'all are very valuable. You're very worthy. Everything that has to do with life, we appreciate you because you are life givers. So appreciate yourselves, celebrate yourselves today, dads, man. And if nobody tells you like my guy said, just know,
we love you, man. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to all our loyalists that come each and every weekend. Thank y'all for coming, man. I already see y'all. Kamui Trap God, what's good with you? BK, what's good with you? Who is that? Is that Hat?
Yep. Billy, we got William, we got Hat Goat, we got
Hat Goat.
We got
what's
Star
good
that
with
was
you,
in
man?
there.
Shout out to all of y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through, man. Please drop a like, share the video to any chats, any Discord you're in. Let them know because we got a hell of a packed episode today. We're going to be talking about a bunch of movie stuff. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Supergirl is releasing next week. So we'll definitely have that as one of the main topics for today. We got a bunch of comic book reviews from Absolute Batman to Battle Beast. Man, it's going down in this episode. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, heroes, welcome to Voice of the Heroes Uncaped. And let's get to our first topic. Since it is Father's Day, I got a great question for you, gentlemen. Galactus, Blue Jack, what character in DC or Marvel do you think has the most Father's Day regret energy?
That's crazy.
That's a funny question.
Who do you think is sitting on this Father's Day right now? Like, damn. Ain't getting no Father's Day cards.
Charles Xavier.
Who?
Charles Xavier.
Oh,
He's down bad right now.
wow.
He's down bad right now.
He
Big
is
time.
down bad. Damn. So Charles
Big time.
ain't getting no Father Day card,
No.
nothing.
Daughter, son. Oh,
At
shit.
the moment, he's not getting
not
nothing.
even Legion. Legion ain't
No.
showing him no love.
Not even the shout-out princess herself, bro.
No,
Oh.
I said that's not. She might be giving him the play. I ain't gonna lie.
now that he back, but you know, well,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Damn. What about you, Blue Jack?
Well, I know you're gonna agree with me because you hate this motherfucker, but I gotta go Slade Wilson because his kids genuinely hate him.
Yeah.
His kids do not like him. One of them is in the grave, so he don't like. That was Slade's fault. So yeah, I had to go Slade. He's
All
cooked
right.
as a
So
father.
you're going Slade.
Logan,
You're
that's a good
going
one, too.
Charles. Chat, who are y'all going, man? Who do y'all feel like has the most Father's Day regret energy right now? Me, I'm going to go with, I know everybody's obvious answer. I'll probably look in the chat in a second, but I'm going to go with Thanos. I think Gamora and Nubia hate that man, for one.
But
And
they're
for
technically
two,
not his kids. Though.
yeah, they're his adopted kids. But even Thane, he didn't raise him. He didn't, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even know that child existed.
Who did
Like, you
you
know what I'm
say?
saying? Thane, ain't
Thanos.
that his name? Thanos.
Bruh, stop.
You don't think so?
You see, that's how you know you be on MCU too much. What anybody calling Thanos a bad dad, G?
Bro, he was a
not-
bad dad, bro.
he's
Even
not
in the
top
comic
five.
books, but so he raised
He is.
Thane? Who raised Thane? Did he
Bro, he's
know who
not-
his son was? That's a
Bro.
deadbeat. He ain't
Yeah,
even
but
know who his son was, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, I thought you was gonna come in here with a heater, man. You could have said, look, even the chat gave you an easy one, Trigon. That's an easy one right there.
Who?
Trigon. See? Look at you. You not tapped in.
Trigon.
Raven's dad.
Bro, he's the devil. Of course he don't give a fuck about his kids. Like, come on. Like, what?
He's
Like, what
way
are you
worse
talking
than
about? That
Thanos.
man don't even have a conscience.
He's way worse than Thanos.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a conscience. Like, he
Yeah, he
doesn't
does.
care about that.
Come on.
So you think that man got empathy or sympathy for any of his kids?
I don't think
Trigon?
Galactus. I don't think
I was about to say, don't say
Thanos does.
that.
I don't think Thanos does at all.
Thanos did. He cried when he killed Gamora. He didn't want to.
Bro, you talk about MCU,
Yeah,
bro.
you talking about MCU.
It don't
it's
matter, bro.
different.
It's the totality.
So you need to say MCU Thanos.
But
then.
even if you go comic books, Thane was still
Where you see
there.
him crying for Gamora in the comics.
No, but I'm saying Thane.
Oh, all right. All right.
Thane's not his child?
I just don't.
Is that
I
not
just
his
don't-
child, though?
Yeah, I just don't think.
I could have
Thanos
went the
is going.
easy answer and said your homeboy, Batman.
I thought Galactus was
coulda
going to say
went that
Batman.
route.
I
I
told
coulda-
you I thought he was going to say Batman, but Charles is way worse than Batman.
I'm
for
about to say
sure.
Charles is way worse. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Batman
way
actually
worse.
is. At least Batman's present, and he just hard on them kids. You know what I'm saying? But he at least there. But
Charles is like
just a
top 2 for sure.
Charles is one of the worst.
Mind you, he's like legit their adoptive dad for like 90% of all of them motherfucking mutants. He's their like he's way worse than
So,
a bunch
all
of
right,
people.
top 3, you think it's Xavier,
Charles?
Slade, and then maybe Batman?
I don't think
I
Batman's top
can't
3
Batman. Yeah, I can't put him there.
Why not?
because the Bat family cares about him, bro.
They do. Yeah.
They genuinely care about him.
Yeah.
He has a good. He does things, but he's trying to save them in his own way.
And I see a
don't
chance
know,
to say
man.
about Scott Summers. I can see what you're saying with Cable, but here's the thing though with that.
Yeah.
Like Cable's situation is way complex. Because you know Madeline Pryor. So it's like his whole thing is complex with Cable. So but now with the other one, different story. You know what I'm saying? I think overall, like he's a good father if he had the opportunity to. See, so I can't really say I can't really put him in that category.
All right, so chat, let us know, who do you feel like has the most Father's Day regret in comic books, man? Galactus says it's Xavier. Blue Jack says it's Slade Wilson. I'm gonna say it's Thanos. Let us know who
MCU
has
Thanos.
the most regret on today. Who ain't getting no Father's Day card? Who ain't getting no gifts? None of
of
that.
them.
Who ain't even getting the text?
You
Who's
know
that
who is, though?
character? Who?
Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne getting all of that. They still have family dinners, and you trying to put him
know
on the
what
list.
his text is from Red Hood? When I see you, I'm gonna kill you, my guy.
Playboy, you're not gonna win this argument. You talking to a Batman fanatic. He's probably doing it on purpose for real.
He passed that.
He's trying to light you up for real. That's what he's doing.
Oh, my boy William said Logan is definitely number 3. Paperback Dan, what's good, my brother? Comic 17, how you doing? Dots, oh my God, Dots, welcome to the chat. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for our Father's Day special. We just finished the segment on who has the most Father's Day regret energy in comics, movies. Let us know who that is. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, as far as indies go, before we get into some of the big topics, right? We did have a big issue with Battle Beast. We did have a new #1 title. Now, and I also want to talk about something, right? What matters in the game right now, being that, you know, Battle Beast and all these other titles are hitting on cylinders that we haven't seen before for Image, Dark Horse, Boom Studios, and all the other independent comic books, right? After we talk about these issues, I want to talk about what matters most right now. Is it the brand recognition or the creator loyalty that fans have when it comes to these books? But let's get on with our first review, which will be Battle Beast. I believe that's issue 8, right?
It's issue 10.
10.
Bro, my boy, 2 issues behind.
I think I'm still on the Invincible collab, right? When they did the Invincible collab.
This joint crazy right here, bro. I promise you.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Galactus, let's just leave him behind. Come on, let's talk about it because he 2 issues behind.
Hey, talk about it, man. I'm 2 issues behind. I already know I was gonna be left out of this conversation. I told you I didn't have no indie stuff for this week, man.
Man, listen, you missing out on a gem, bro. Like this is you see what's on the front. You see who's on the front of this, right?
Conquest.
That's right. That's right. Let me tell you something. He was introduced the last issue, so you catch you up. He was introduced in the last one where he kind of visited the Old Boy's planet.
Them, right?
Yeah, he visited Old Boy's planet. Pretty much to take it over. He came to, like, you know, kill the other aliens or whatever you want to call them. I don't know the name of their species, but he ended up trying to come and kill them. But then he met Battle Beast there. So ultimately, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is a 10 out of 10. I don't want to spoil this for y'all, but obviously, if you've been watching any type of Invincible, you know there's fighting going on, right? And you know if Conquest is in it, there's some brutality going on. Okay, so honestly, we get the first beginning of what's going to happen later issues, because I love the buildup. I love that the fact that #1, they kind of size each other up in the last issue, like, okay, I see you. I see you. And then in this one, they really size each other up and they just get it popping. They get it popping at dinner. Like, Conquest was like, look, I don't even, he was basically saying, I don't even know why we keep talking. Like, let's just go ahead. I need to test you. You need to test me. Let's just do it. So he just took Old Boy into the air, like, real quick, because he flies. And he knows Battle Beast don't fly, but Battle Beast also don't die easily.
Nope.
But ultimately, listen, this joint gets it popping. If y'all ain't know, because I know a lot of people dropped Battle Beast or didn't even really get into it, y'all missing out on a banger of a series. This joint goes super hard. This man is ornery, he angry, he's always pissed off. I love it.
You know what? I don't think people just dropped off the book. I think the hiatus that it took for a couple of months, right, made people kind of forget, because didn't it take a little break after issue 6?
Not much.
I'm 100% it did, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe a month.
It wasn't a hiatus. It was just a break in arcs, which is normal for comics.
Yeah, but when that happens, like, sometimes people like tend to forget about the book because there's so much going on right now.
It's not a new title. It's the same title. It didn't start back at 1.
No,
it just went from one arc to the next arc and took a 2-month break, I think. I don't think now
maybe
you could be right, but if you're subscribed to Battle Beast,
60 days, bro, 2 months is a.
If you're subscribed, your subscribe wouldn't stop because it took a 2-month.
Yeah, but we know how many people aren't really subscribed. And in a 2-month time, so much heat been dropping that people might tend to forget. And then now with something like this, where they see Galactus, like, say if people in here right now, like, oh shit, Battle Beast popping again like that.
We got a couple people.
Let me go pick this up and catch up.
We got a couple people to try.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You can tell. I'm going off the reaction from the chat. and
Yeah.
being a
But part of
casual
that,
fan.
but part of that too is this though, Flea. Remember, a lot of people are associating Invincible with the TV series. So some of them don't probably like it because of TV series, or they think it's something different. Like they don't understand that Invincible has been long. It's a long running book. Like you know what I'm saying, long running book. It's been out for a long time. So and then they look at it as a spinoff. Spinoffs don't often are not really as successful as the main line. So I mean, it's also one of the type of things where people looking at it like it's just a spinoff. I don't really need to get into this. Now, the downside to that is you missing out on something that could be really good. But also, if you're familiar with the main core series, you're familiar with the art and the writing that's already there because Ryan Otley and Robert Kirkman are still writing. They're still writing these books. You know what I'm saying, from the start. So I mean, it's an easy transition from going from one, and that doesn't happen very often in any type of spinoff. Most times, spinoffs they get a new artist, a new writer to write the spinoffs. They're sticking to the script with this one, so it doesn't feel disconnected. This is why this book is fire.
And I'll tell you another thing, right?
It's also
I will
canon
tell
to
you.
the universe.
I will tell you another thing. What really did Battle Beast justice when they even initially announced it. They introduced us to the blind bags, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't Battle Beast the first
they
one?
They reintroduced
it, but it was so good and it did so well that it's like every other company following that just started like this trend of dropping multiple blind bags. True. And even right now, if you look for a Battle Beast blind bag, whoo, even a Battle Beast number 1,
you're gonna pay for like 20, 25, $30.
It's up there. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's up there because it was special because in the blind bags you could get an issue 2 foil that you could only get out the blind bag.
Which I got.
And that's what people were farming for. And then you could also get the issue 1 of Invincible and Spider-Man.
That's right.
Cover foil through the blind bags, which is another reason why people were farming it. Bro, that was when blind bags was at peak. Like people was going back, and Galactus as well. Galactus was ordering them, like he was ordering them from different stores. Yes, everybody was picking them up because you had to get certain covers.
So let me ask you this, right, Blue? What are you rating this book? Because Galactus gave it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 too?
Now listen, because when I read this book, I didn't think of a rating. I was just like, it was well anticipated, gave us exactly what we asked for and what we were anticipating. And the fact that it's not done, it's going to continue into next issue is also great. I didn't give it a rating. I was just flabbergasted when he said 10 because a 10 is like perfect. But when you think about it, it does everything it's supposed to do from beginning to end, from Conquest dropping to Earth. So I probably give it a 9.5, 9.5. Yeah, it's heat.
It's a heater.
It's heat. And my initial thoughts were, it gives you what you would expect from Conquest and Battle Beast meeting, but it also, the more you think about it, it also gives you more with how the issue started. And I like how they wrote it that way rather than he just fell to the planet and they just started boxing, because that would have been like, okay, that's predictable. Right. Yes, we know it's going to be good, but let's see more of them. And we're starting to see so much more Battle Beast because in the show, he's literally just like, hey, point me to somebody I can just fight. So, and I think that's why this is so good. So, yeah, I would probably give it a 9. Galactus is right.
All right,
y'all know I said it wasn't better than something on Wednesday. So,
hey, so Heroes, let us know what you think about Battle Beast, man. Issue 10 is officially out. 2 more issues, man, and we done hit a whole year mark. But let us know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. Go out right now and get your Battle Beast issue from your local comic book store and let us know what you think about it. Now, we had another indie number 1, Excommunicated. Now, this title I did 2. This is 2?
Excommunicated number 2.
Oh, you know why I'm so far behind? Because I ordered mine on Third Eye.
You don't read comics.
No, I ordered 3 of them. I ordered 3.
The signed ones.
The signed ones.
Bro, you do that you gonna get every book signed?
If you tell me it's good, well, why not? This motherfucker, right or wrong, Blue. Yo, Galactus, what are you saying out of chat? Yo, you gotta read this, bro. Oh my God, this is gonna be the book of the year. This shit is amazing.
I didn't say all that.
Yo, this is like 10 out of 10 type shit. So then I look.
This is a banger, though.
It's a banger?
It's a banger.
Now, I will say, I know you gotta do the intro, but I will say, somebody at my LCS and the LCS owner were talking about this book. and they compared it to something, and it's very much kind of almost a 1-for-1 comparison to Spawn after this issue.
I gotta check it
You
out
talking
because
from
that's
number 3 on?
that's a tough
No,
comparison.
no, from this issue.
Okay.
With what happens in this issue, it
Yeah.
kind of gives off that Spawn relationship with the clown and the.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Hey,
I just
we
kinda
gonna
thought
move
about
on
it
because
first.
y'all niggas don't look too enthused.
No. It's just not something I thought about. But bringing it up, it's like, oh, you see it.
Though, listen, like Flea, you missing out because this book right here. If y'all can see the cover here, you kind of get an idea if you're not familiar. This is a nun. This is a demon. So, not to give too much about it, but if you look at the definition of excommunicated, you'll probably get an idea of what happens. So ultimately, the nun, she was kind of like, if you saw the pod last week or the week beforehand, you would know we kind of described the first one. But ultimately, there's a symbiosis happening here. Think
Yes.
Venom. So
And we didn't know that though. We didn't know that.
No,
that's the good part.
It was highly it's unexpected.
Yes,
but it's a dope read. So I highly recommend looking into it. Honestly, this is one of my top books for the week. This is like one of my top 3 books of the week. So it's an awesome book.
And she's black, and she's bad.
And
I told you
bad.
she won.
And
She's black, and she's bad. Like,
yep.
Well,
She
those
like
are
that.
our 2 indie recommendations. Make sure y'all check out Excommunicated issue 2 and Battle Beast issue 10. Now, I will tell you what books I didn't read this week, Blue Jack.
Okay.
what books you read?
What books you read?
Absolute Batman and
All right.
Absolute Green Lantern. I mean,
Here we go.
Green Arrow.
Here we go.
I'm gonna start off because I let them talk.
Let's
Talk,
go.
chat. So we're gonna start off with Absolute Batman. Y'all already know I've been on a high horse about this for a while now. Like, this has been one of my favorite titles in
about
the
them covers.
Absolute Universe. It's been one of my favorite titles in comic books. And I'm here to tell y'all, this issue was bullshit. This issue was straight bullshit. And let me tell y'all why. And y'all know it's not a bad book. I'm letting y'all know right now. I do not feel like it's a bad comic book. But I'm going to speak my truth. As much as I like to hype this book up, I'm going to talk my shit when it's at its downtime.
Mhm.
For one, I've been in a lot of Scott Snyder rooms that he's been doing on Subshack, I think it's called. And, you know, he's been hyping up the fight with Absolute Robins for months now. The internet has been hyping up the Absolute Robin fight for months now. We get the pictures of the mechs. We get the cliffhanger at the end where they're telling him to run and he stands his ground and 5 fucking mechs pull up on him and you like, oh my God, this is gonna be crazy, right? What a fucking disappointing fight that was, right? I felt like that fight was so underwhelming. I was thinking pages was missing out my book. I swear to God, I'm like, yo, did I get the wrong book? Like, is pages missing out of? Now, I will give you, I did like the dialogue between the friends, you know, Two-Face Penguin. That was okay, but at the same time, it wasn't enough to be like, oh, that was really great. That was brilliant. It was like, oh, call me Penguin now. You're not Penguin. You're that. It was kind of corny as a way too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of corny. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It dumbed down a little bit for me. And then we get to, which I think is my favorite scene, which is Jim Gordon's funeral. I think out of the whole book, I think that's my favorite scene because you get the interaction with the Robins and Barbara's, you know, telling him like he wouldn't agree with y'all either what y'all doing. Y'all just leveled the building. Like, if you think by chasing Batman, you're doing his memory some type of justice, you're really not, because he wouldn't agree with your tactics, if anything. So I did love that part about the book. Like, that was my favorite part. And then we get to the most iconic scene in the book, right? Which everybody was probably most hyped up off. And that was the Joker meeting Absolute Batman. Me personally, in my head, when I seen this before they was introduced, I thought their first scenes together would be something magical. Something like, oh shit. They face to face. It felt like a dream sequence. because you never got the aftermath of what happened with him from the Robins. You feel what I'm saying? You never found out what happened to him, whether he had to heal up, whether, you know, he's waking up, any of that. It just goes right to him on a fucking, what you call it, damn near hanging off a ledge out of nowhere. And then all of his workers, what happened to the workers when this nigga transformed? They just magically left or some shit? Like, nobody seen this motherfucker turn into a fucking a lizard? Like, whatever the fuck type of dragon he is? They didn't see him change into a monster. So then I'm thinking it's a dream sequence and he's gonna wake up.
This how I know you didn't read the book. They walked away. I'm about to show you the panel.
Dumbass book.
They walked away. They walked down
you about
the
to make me
stairs.
throw this shit, bro.
They walked
You better
down
make
the
me.
stairs. You're putting out unfacts. Why wouldn't they see
Let me
him?
see.
Because they're gone. They saw the person who bought the building, who owns them, their boss. They walked away.
Well, regardless of what, that shit was trash. You telling me that shit was fire? You telling me that shit was boo?
Listen,
boo.
Are you finished? Because I'm gonna let Galactus go. I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Oh, you gonna close? You gonna close it?
Yeah, but because I'm gonna let y'all finish.
You close it.
Yeah.
And I'm up next. Please,
go ahead.
All right. So here it goes. We talked about this in the chat, bro.
No, not here it comes, Common. I'm not crashing.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this. This book didn't do it for me. Now, I have been an absolute Batman fan. And y'all know when it dropped and I called it out and I told y'all how they was just taking and shit and throwing it out the wall and see what stick. There was a bunch of villains being introduced every damn issue. Snyder finally slowed it up and said, you know what? We're going to do this a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back to when we was first introduced to the zoo and all that type of stuff, right? Perfect. This issue did not do it for me. This one,
speeding it up again.
It was definitely, it felt like it dropped off a taste. I understand what Blue was saying, where we're going to get different parts that are being introduced into this universe now, or at least Batman's universe. I understand the point. But here's the thing, though. It was not the crescendo wasn't there. And this is supposed to have been a crescendo book. Because you got the Robin.
Issue.
You feel me? You got the Robins, you got him meeting finally meeting up, or they met before. You know what I'm saying? Just other shit, like just face-to-face interaction with who is supposed to be the biggest villain Batman ever had. And I feel like this didn't give that yet. Now, of course, again, I understand the world building. However, this is supposed to be the crescendo to everything that has accumulated to this point that Batman has went through this point, because pretty much Joker is saying, I made you who you are. Like, I made you who you are at this point in time. Like, so I feel like for you to get to that point and to be at the pinnacle, that's a problem for me. And ultimately, the book didn't serve its purpose as far as like what it was supposed to have done. Was it written bad? No. Was it drawn bad? No. It was missing something. Like Flea said, I feel like it was definitely missing something. It was missing something extra to get us to that point to where we are shocked. Because I wanted to be shocked in this. Like, seriously, I wanted to be like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially after the battle with the Robins. And even the battle with the Robins felt like pushed. It felt
and did it feel like this? Didn't it feel familiar? The Absolute Universe has always been different. Didn't Dick Grayson feel familiar to his counterpart? Didn't Jason Todd feel familiar to his counterpart in the mainline continuity? Come on, bro.
I mean, as far as the creativity goes,
that you've been slamming every issue with.
I just feel as though, like, for me, again, it didn't give me what I needed at this point in time in the book. What are we on now? We are on number 21. Mm-hmm. We're on 21 right now. We're at the point where we're actually about to see Joker be implemented into this book, hard body. Like, you know what I'm saying? So give me something. Like, give me something, man. But Blue, you already know. And again, I'm not saying this is trash book, because it's not. What I said was in our chat was it wasn't great. Like, this to me was a mid book to me. And it really was. Like, Batman has been hitting on all cylinders. Again, not every single issue. because whenever we talked about it, if it was a good issue, I said that.
You said it.
This
for
is
sure.
one of those books to me that was mid.
And hold on, let me just say one more
Yeah,
thing.
go ahead.
And let me tell y'all something. Mid in an absolute title for Batman specifically is great. Let me tell y'all why. Because the average rating for Batmans when they are mid is about 4.4 to 4.5 on Comic Geeks, right? Which is still great. A lot of books will kill for that rating. But when Batman is high on the high end, especially key issues, they're hitting 4.8, no less than a 4.6. So my whole thing is, I thought this was going to be a key issue. I should have known better because cover A was trash. Probably the worst cover A in the entire, 22 series. Cover A was horrible. Let's keep it a buck.
This is why this is
You know what I'm
exactly
saying?
why.
Let me
I'll
give my
be ready
rating.
to crash.
Go ahead.
I'll be ready to crash.
Please give your rating.
Hold on, let's give our
rating.
ratings. Let's give our ratings at the same time.
Huh?
After I'm done, let's give our ratings at the same time. Oh, we
Okay.
give them now. Go ahead, give them now. Go ahead, Fleet.
I
Out of
gave it a
10.
7. I'm going to stick to a 7.
7. Okay.
That's higher than what you get. I mean, it's lower than what you gave it before.
Nah, I didn't give it anything lower. I gave it a 7.
Okay. I said 6.5.
Oh, that's low. Shit,
Oh,
damn.
So now we got
Highest
my
7.
whole critique,
I
my only
can't go
critique
no
is that
higher than
it's
7.
missing pages.
If I was to give it another half point just because it's Batman, it's a 7. I'm not going
So-
any higher than that.
this honestly, there's no troll, right? We being honest.
Yeah, I'm being
All right.
100% honest.
All right, and let me talk. I came in here today. I thought about it. I sat on this topic on my brain since we texted about it on Wednesday. I've been pondering, and I told y'all weren't ready for what I was gonna say on this pod. I don't disagree with y'all, and I'm telling y'all that right now.
Hold
I
on,
don't
Galactus,
disagree
same
with
time.
y'all.
One more time. Ready?
I don't, and I didn't disagree with y'all on Wednesday. I think just like I responded to him, what he said, where was the workers? I think it got to a point where it was being dragged out, which is where I didn't agree. I don't think the dragged outness of this issue is trash. These covers are trash. That is where I don't agree. Now let me speak on the book. When I first read this book, it did enough for me, which is what I understand. It said, y'all, it didn't do enough. It didn't do nearly enough. I think it did just enough. Let's say that. I think it did just enough. The Robbins fight, I enjoyed it when I first read it. But listening to what Flea was saying about how Snyder hyped it up, it's definitely underperformed. It definitely underdid what it did. In context, out of context, however you want to say it. How it was pushed, it was not enough. And I agree with that. The moments we got, I thought were really good. I thought the fights were good. I thought how him standing up on 10 toes by himself against 5 mechs was dope. Him climbing, him getting buildings dropped on him again was fire. This time with no venom in his system. The Harley Quinn with the bats, we've always known, even in the movies, Batman calls his bats when he needs him to come save. That was dope. The fact it was drones. So I had moments in this for me that was dope. The Joker scene was also dope to me. How they completely switched, and how Snyder has officially switched since like issue 2 or 3, the roles of Joker and Bruce Wayne, how they're the opposite people now, and Bruce being at his bottom tier of bottom, trying to throw his strongest punch like he's One Punch Man, and Joker, not even transformed, catches it. No, simple face. You are nothing. I am the person that made you who you are. That is frightening to hear that. And then to see my brother try to jump off the ledge. And Joker says, I'm not done with you. When I'm finished is when I will let you do whatever you choose to do. To let you know you have no control in this world. That is something that Darkseid would do. Which is, we got to remember, this is Darkseid's world. Darkseid would do that. The brother transform. He doesn't even full transform. He just says, look me in my eyes. This not what you want. Mind you, every villain Batman has gone up against, we just had Scarecrow. Had no fight against him. Nothing he could do. But then it shot me in the foot because I remember I argued with Galactus when we was going through the Poison Ivy, like he brought up. And I'm gonna be a man. I understand. I was wrong. He did that again way too early. And I told you it would be, he would spread it out and he would come back. He did it too early. This Clayface was too early. We needed another issue of Scarecrow before even thinking about a new villain.
Wow,
which is what
that's
I feel
crazy.
like.
You even brought him up. I completely forgot Scarecrow was even a part of this universe's book. Didn't even see him.
And the crazy part is, it's not even Scarecrow's fault because he did Scarecrow amazing. And Scarecrow came and left just like he was supposed to. But the fact we already got another introduced villain is too much. It's too much. We can't think about anything. And then you just announce Absolute Bat with Barbara. Now we got to think about that. And we can't even think about Clayface and enjoy that. So yes, there are issues. So saying that, I will give the book a 7. And that's my honest. I will give the book a 7. When I first read it, because y'all know I read it, and I tell y'all I was excited because there's a lot of stuff in it that deals with Batman and lore and all that. But thinking about it, and I'll say this, every Absolute Batman issue, I come away thinking about it almost for 2 to 3 weeks until the next issue comes out. This one, I have not thought about it outside of being honest with you guys today. And I won't think about it after today.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I agree with you on that because now you got me thinking. That's another issue. That's a big issue I have because I was wrong,
but that's real.
I was really high on Scarecrow. Now that I think about it, he made me forget he was even in the damn universe.
Yeah,
but he's not dead, so that's good.
Yeah, he should have been in this book. He should have 100% in some type of way been in this book.
Especially after that whole setup, especially after that
you know what would have been fire? If that Joker scene would have actually been a Scarecrow scene, he was just high off that fear gas. That would have been, I think that would have been fire for me.
See, you be trying to stretch it. That's why I be talking about pause. You be trying to take it somewhere it's not. Come on,
bro.
Hey, I was honest with y'all. Chat. I hope y'all enjoyed my honesty on Batman. I'm always gonna be honest.
All right, now we did have another absolute title that we all felt like underperformed, which is Absolute Green Arrow. Now, I'm not going to sit here by any means and say that the issue was bad, but when you start off, and maybe this is starting to, like, I got to stop doing this with number ones, right? When number one titles are really, really good, for me, it's like, bro, don't throw your best punch first. I know it's like sometimes you got to drag people in, but when you throw your best punch and then you come with a weak ass hook and it doesn't connect with me, y'all see what I'm doing here with the boxing joint? And it doesn't connect,
yes,
you're gonna lose me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you think we gonna have this be a very organic dialogue? Okay. So here's the thing here. You think that first issue was a big punch? You think that was?
I thought it was a banger.
You think it was a whatever you call it?
I think it was a big stunner. Yeah, get you to back.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't agree with that. So one of the people I spoke to about this is funny because what's the name? Had go hit me up about the issue because I was
bringing up the one hater of come on.
No.
Go and hate on that absolute
title. You look at his post, he be hating. He be ready. He be ready.
Yeah, context.
That's my guy too.
But my guy keeps it 100. So here's the thing though, because he gave it a try. He was like, I want to see what this is about, right? And he was like, I need to know your thoughts on this. And I actually gave him my thoughts after I read it. I said I thought it was okay. Y'all know when Green Arrow came out, I didn't say it was a banger of a book. It was a good book. So here's the thing. With that being said, it being a good book, I feel like all they did was take the same thing from the first one and go to the second one. Like, tell me what really happened, other than the fact that she's still investigating and he still came off somebody. He did the same thing in the first one. Like, the same process happened. She was investigating somebody, whatever happened, he off somebody. He did the same thing in number two. Same thing in number two. So you gave me the same format from number one to number two. Like, seriously, it stayed the same. That's a problem. Because if I'm sitting up here like in the first one saying, okay, that was dope. Like, give me something else for the next one. And you gave me the same fucking thing the next issue, that's a problem.
But she
So-
wasn't. She wasn't investigating in issue 1.
Yeah, she
Well,
wasn't.
well-
she was tracking
somebody
that
else
boy.
was investigating. Somebody
Nobody
else
was
investigating.
investigating.
Huh?
Nobody was investigating issue
It was a
1.
cop, wasn't it?
No, issue 1, they start off Green Arrow off somebody, then they go to they
don't
go
have
to
it here.
Black Canary, and she gets picked up by the organization because
Right.
she has to
To
work.
get hired to do.
And then they go to that building, and he goes there and just starts offing people.
Yeah, it wasn't
See-
investigating them.
Whatever happened was that I feel like some investigating was still going on because they was talking about how he died, like somebody died. What's the name?
They were giving her information.
They was giving her
whatever was
information.
happening. Yeah, there was information sharing, but nonetheless, all they did was take again. I feel like they took the same format because now she's the one doing the work.
I agree with you. The only similarities that you could probably compare in each issue is that he's doing what they already told us in the synopsis
making
he was gonna do.
cameos.
He's becoming a serial killer for
Like,
whatever
but-
reason. So you're gonna get kills in every issue. You're gonna
Why
get.
why is he cameoing? Why is
Okay.
he cameoing?
Now-
Why?
This is the point I thought she was going to bring up. This is an absolute Black Canary book,
100%.
and
That's why I just said why is he cameoing?
I fought it at issue 1 because
tried
of the
to too.
mystery. After this issue, I don't
Yep.
think you can fight it.
You can't fight it.
But I will say, I don't want to leave that point because that point's important. I will say, Flea had questions after the first issue about who the 3 people were, and they answered every one of your questions in this issue. So they're not dropping off. The issue just wasn't, I think the issue wasn't as many Green Arrow deaths, which takes the hype down.
Right.
And you didn't see Green Arrow enough,
No.
which also takes the moment away, because her fighting in the ring was cool, but it's just kind of cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just like, it's just cool. So, y'all, do we want to rate it or?
You already know how I'm off.
I'm
off this.
gonna give it the same as the Absolute Batman.
7.
Like I didn't hate
It's a
this
7.
book. I'm gonna give
I
it a
give it-
7. I didn't hate this book, but I did feel like y'all felt. I felt like, okay, there's not a lot of Green Arrow in it. It's certain similarities, but I already knew that because they already said this was gonna be a horror type killer theme book. So I've already set my expectations on where this book was gonna be at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it delivered for me. Now I did like the part at the end when he offed the kid, right? And he gave his reasons
That
why
was
to him.
crazy.
Yeah.
It was like he told her like, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it shows that, yo, bro, he's doing what he has to. Like he
And
has,
he also can talk.
yeah, he also could talk. That's another
So
thing.
we don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like
And
who's
they
under the mask
absolutely-
now?
They're taking away from the whole thing of it being boy, like I don't know his name, but the original Green Arrow, what's his name?
Oliver Queen.
So
Oliver Queen.
they're taking away from the fact that it's not Oliver Queen. Because if he wouldn't kill his son. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he somehow came back from the dead, like why would he kill his son? Complete spoiler if y'all haven't read this yet. But it's like, it's kind of like, because I was saying to myself, well, maybe he ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he's still alive somehow and he just came back to avenge himself.
Glad I read the
But
book.
then he killed old boy, and I was like, huh? So
Early
it-
predictions, man. Fat. Who do y'all think it is?
I don't know. I've been trying. Everybody that was guessed, they've just confirmed in issue 2 that it's not. Every
Yeah.
single person.
completely
So we don't. It could be anybody.
anybody.
And
That's-
I'm not joking.
That's the part that I love the most
Yes,
about this book.
they
Is that
confirmed.
it's a
it. Nope.
complete mystery.
Yes.
And then you add in the horror aspect. I love that. But I still feel as though I wanted more. Like, and I didn't get that. Now, I'm gonna still stick to it because it still gives me everything that I love about the book for initially. But y'all need to move the story.
And let me say this real quick. Hat go. Hey, real talk. You my guy. But if you took some of your bias out, like I do, reading Marvel books, like you read DC books, you would not like some of these books.
Yeah.
And Galactus does that. Sometimes if you take the bias out, you'll find stuff you like. Because honestly, it's not as bad as you say. And it's a lot of Marvel stuff is not as bad as I say. But it's a joke. You be dead serious. Dead serious. Look, Galactus, go ahead. Let him know. Look, don't try to be quiet now. No, we on the stuff here. He
So,
on.
no, and you know what? I gotta give Blue some credit here. So I gotta let y'all know our chat be lit. And we had a nice little exchange. Flea and Flea and I agreed with these absolutes this week, but Blue Jack was in the chat pushing against us.
Yep.
Real hard. Like seriously, he was pushing against us. Like, what are y'all talking about? So we were like, yo, but we just keeping it 100. And I told him, I said, Blue, it's important for me to be objective. I was like, I have to come into this like with blinders because if other than that, then I've introduced bias. Like Superman's my favorite character. I was like, X-Men are my favorite characters. Like, and I'll be the first one to tell you, like, when X-Men is not doing so good right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just now getting back to it, but these last couple of issues, snore fest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm honest with it. And I was like, yo, you have to take that out of it. And I was like, you have to read the book for what it is. Like, and be honest about it. That's where we're gonna get our respect from when we're on the pod.
Okay, Hat Goat, I hear it. If you rocking with Deathstroke, because I definitely said, all right, my bad. So you just got a little taste. Okay, you got a taste of what.
But there's a reason why though. See, Hat Goat he does have bias.
He definitely does have bias, bro. I be seeing Hat Goat posts, bro.
But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got
this
bias
is why right
like
here.
a motherfucker.
This is why.
For sure.
This is why. So the thing is, and I have to get him to understand too. Like I understand, like we as black people, number one, we want to support our people. We want to support our characters. We want to support our creators. But at the same time, you could do two things at the same time and it'd be okay. Like it's okay to still celebrate those other artists that are not characters that are not black. The thing is that as you can see, Catwoman is a person of color. So is Deathstroke, I believe, right? Sometimes
necessary, yeah. Sometimes.
So I mean,
tan,
but you feel what I'm saying? So
yeah.
The thing is that that in itself is a bias in a way because you're taking those characters and you're putting them on pedestals, and that's okay because if that's what you want to do as a black person, you want to put those characters as a pedestal. But also, you also need to know there's other characters and other titles out there that's good too. So you can absolutely read both and still have that critical thinking and say, hey, I like this book or I don't like this book, not because it's just something that's hot right now, which is what Hat Goat does. This is hot right now. Like everybody's going for this, and it's not that great. It is that great. Yeah. It is that great. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? We have to understand that because it is pulling readers in. Also, the writing is spectacular. All the titles, all the absolute titles are not hot. Period. You know what I'm saying? All of them are not hot. But you got to give them credit when they are. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I agree. Let us know how y'all felt about the absolute titles that came out this week. You know, did y'all love them? Did y'all hate them? You can't wait for the next issue. Let us know all that in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, with the comic talk out the way, right? We're gonna get into movies, but I want to ask you two gentlemen something, right? Do you think right now what's more important, or what matters more, right, at this very moment in the comic book industry? Is it the brand recognition or the creator loyalty? Like, is it the creators with big? Because now social media is a bigger thing than ever nowadays. Content creators, I mean, writers and artists, they get to, promote their own work. They don't have to rely on Marvel or DC to do any type of promotions for their books that they're writing or working on, right? Or is it that brand recognition? Is that big Marvel sign on your comic or that DC sign on your comic the selling point? Which one do you think matters the most?
Again, going back to this, two things can be true, right? I think because brand recognition is something that is highly sought after as a company. I'm a company, so my brand means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you get that, you establish that name and you establish that that quality that you build. The artists that are part of that company represent that brand. So you know what I'm saying? Like even though they're contracted, they still represent the brand. Because if you notice, if they don't do well, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Or if they say something out the way politically, whatever it is, they're gone. They're just they're a piece that add to that. So with that being said, I feel like there is both of them working at the same time. For instance, you got I gotta use my guy Hat Go because he's the one I talk to the most in the chat. So he actually loves Sanford Green. He will support anything Sanford Green does anywhere. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter where it is. So you have these loyalists or these us fans that are loyal to a specific artist and will absolutely grab whatever they do. But also, depending on the actual publisher, we're going to support the publisher and read the book. It may not just be a collectible item that we buy and put it away. Sometimes what we'll do with certain ones, we'll say, okay, this is a Marvel one. They did this. I'm going to go ahead and read this as well. Of course, if it's just a cover, different story. But if you're talking about internal artists, the one that's doing the internal art is different as well as far as the writers and internal artists. And what's fantastic about this community right now, which I absolutely love, is the fact that we're bringing names to these comic books. Not just the name of the titles, but the people creating it, which I absolutely love, bro. Like, I love seeing all you creators out there naming writers, naming artists, naming cover artists, naming inkers, colorists. Like, I love the fact that I can have conversations with you all and absolutely you can name these people and say, who's your favorite colorist? Because not many people even know colorists on there that actually are putting color to the books that y'all love. Not many people know that. But when you do, that to me shows that you appreciate the creators beyond the publishers.
I agree with exactly what you said, and I don't want to echo it. So I'm gonna speak coming from like the creator side. So it still goes hand in hand, but when it comes to your resume and what you get paid and the recognition you get from the companies, yes, the big two being on that resume helps and matters a lot. But at the same time, once you build yourself a following, let's say Joshua Williamson, Daniel Warren Johnson, it don't really matter no more because you are your own brand.
Mm-hmm.
Your following goes with you everywhere.
Yep.
And I'll say that with what's his name? Brett Bean that made Dork.
Mm-hmm.
Dork would not be anywhere close to what it is if he didn't write I Hate Fairyland, and he has that insane following from I Hate Fairyland. Galactus let us know information. He went to a con. The brother couldn't hand the ash cans out for free if he wanted to for Dork. But you know what I'm saying? He got that following, which got eyes on the book, and then people started buying the book. Mind you, Dork has another reprint for issue 1 coming out this week.
Damn.
It don't make sense. But yes, so it goes hand in hand in both categories. But yeah.
Nah, I love both opinions, man. I love both y'all opinions and thoughts. Let us know how y'all feel about that in the comments. And I guess I feel the same. I do feel like when, nowadays you really could do anything you want independently. You know what I'm saying? Whether that goes for music, whether it goes for art, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Based off your platform and the audience you grow, you can be, like y'all said, your own brand. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, if let's just say Sanford Green decided to create his own comic book, whatever it may be, right? And say, you know what? This is what I'm doing right now. I'm working on this project for the next 2-3 years. He'll have enough stability within his community to not only have a successful run, but maybe a run big enough to rival some other company and smaller independent companies like Boom or Dark Horse. I think that's possible nowadays. Before, it's almost absurd to even say, right? Like, good luck trying it without us. What you would think Marvel or DC would say. And some people had success. Thus, we get Image Comics and things like that. But how many of those people had that type of opportunity or that backing of people to say, come together collectively and do that? It's not many. So now I think it's more about, and I heard, I don't want to bring Power Rangers into this, but Nakia Burri said something really, really important to me, right? She's still an active actor, right? She's working, auditioning, things like that. And she told me that, a lot of people that's hiring for actors, they look at your social media following and they hire you based on that, which is kind of crazy to me. You would think they would go after raw talent, like try to find actors with raw acting chops. Nowadays, they're looking at how much audience can you drag into their movie.
Exactly.
But saying that is also a disservice to to the time we're in. You got people streaming, basically filling out arenas with people watching them and paying to watch them. So that kind of stuff is important because TV is, let's say TV or movie, it's not what it used to be where you had to get somebody to get you in the door. If you got a following, people got to like you for some reason.
Right.
So if I bring you on, 9 times out of 10, them people coming with you, which is automatic views, which is what they need today. They need almost guaranteed views, which is why they farm so many actors like Timothée Chalamet when they was farming Pedro Pascal. That's automatic bread without the movie even being good. So in 2026, where people can do stuff without these big companies, they have to take that into account. Which is why social media is so huge, but also so damaging. You know what I mean? It's the whole entertainment industry across. But like we said, we can't blame anybody but the entertainment industry from the beginning because they wanted to be archaic, and now they have to farm and basically go get people that built their own, which you can't always pay cheap for anymore because they got agents already. You know what I mean? I got 50,000 on Instagram. I got an agent.
I agree.
Which means I can negotiate price.
And that's why we need y'all to follow us on our damn TikToks, Instagrams,
Yes,
and all
sir.
that. Make sure y'all in the
Exactly.
chat.
No
Links is
lies,
in the
no lies,
description
for real.
below, man. Y'all can catch us every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time right here on YouTube and also on Spotify every Wednesday at 9 a.m. in the morning. Listen to us while you drive to your local comic book store and pick up your books. All right, now moving on. That was our first hour, and we dealt with nothing but comic book information. Our second hour will be TV and movies and what to watch. We're going to start off the segment with that. There's a lot of bangers coming out this week, starting tonight with House of the Dragon Season 3. On the 25th, I think Avatar Season 2 comes out.
Yes,
and then
24th,
you got
Thursday.
the 24th, and then you got Bleach, new episodes dropping. You have X-Men 97 July 1st.
You're doing this on purpose.
And you have Supergirl
There we go.
this weekend. And that's going to take us into our next segment, Supergirl. Bad
Yes.
news and good news for all the DC fans out there. Supergirl is now tracking to be the lowest DC movie property, underperforming the Flash pre-sales that came out not too long ago. The biggest headline around this is that it will, its projections is about $47 to $58 million domestically, and analysts are setting it around $51 million. Comparisons to Flash opening weekend of $55. Now, this is damaging for the movie, right? The only way, which this is the good news for DC fans out there, your good news is the early screenings have been highly positive. That what's girl shorty name Millie Alcock? Millie Alcock. Her performance, they said she carries the movie. Yeah, shit, galactic, you guys, man. We got Paul shorty name, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a big ass child, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, but listen, Millie Alcock. You know what I'm saying? Her performance carries the movie. They said she carried the movie, and they are comparing the visuals and movie to Mad Max Fury Road and Guardians of the Galaxy, which is pretty good. They say it's an emotional story with a cosmic adventure that people are gonna love. And Jason Momoa's performance as Lobo is one of one, even though they say he's not in the movie a lot that people may think. They say he comes and goes, but when he's in the movie, he's very entertaining. So now with all of this news, Blue Jack, what do you think is the success rate of this movie? I know you're really excited to see it. Tell us your thoughts and what's your expectations.
I'm ready to go see this. I've been ready to go see this. I can't lie. I wasn't as excited when they dropped the first trailer, but when they dropped the second trailer, I was like, I might have to see this more than once. It just looks like a good time. It looks like it gets straight to the point. I think there was a report that this might be the shortest DC movie, which it is what it is. But I'm just excited. Everybody looks like they're doing their roles how they're supposed to. I do enjoy the book. The book does drag on, which is why I think they put Lobo in it, because we've said it before, guys. Lobo is not in the book, so that is a introduction in this movie. It adds that flair. It adds that different kind of feel to the movie. When it comes to projection, hopefully, I don't know what it costs. Do you know what it costs to make?
100, like 180, I want to say.
Yeah, just make 400, more. 500. That's okay. I don't want it to make more than Superman, which made what, almost 7. I don't want it to make more than that, because that would be that would be bad in my opinion if it makes more than Superman. But yeah, just I would say everybody just support the movie, man. Go out to the movies. There's so many good movies right now. You got horror movies. You got Toy Story 5 just dropped that I went to see this week. Just go out to the movies, man. Have a good time, and spread the love, man. Because I like I always tell y'all, if we don't spread the love with comic book movies, we're gonna lose it. And once we lose it, y'all gonna be crying to get it back, just like the Power Rangers community right now, just like Flea Boy Jetson. So go out and support, man. Real talk.
I gotta agree, because if this movie does bad, I know people keep saying, "Oh, it's not gonna do well." Y'all gotta understand some things. If I'm a business owner and I just acquired a whole $100 billion company, and y'all have projects over there that's costing me hundreds of millions of dollars, you think I'm gonna keep it around and experiment with y'all? No, I'm cutting it off. I'm gonna try to get my profit back. I'm gonna try to recoup that $100 billion that I just spent.
You dragging it.
I'm dragging it. Let's be honest, Blue.
We talked about this last week with Paramount.
Hold on.
They don't pay for none of it.
Take away DC title. Let's just say white shirts. You acquire a company that sells white shirts for $100 billion. They say, "Hey, Blue, we're gonna come out with this white shirt with a collar with buttons on it that's gonna go across your chest. We're gonna spend $200 million on it. We're gonna spend another $100 million on marketing. The white shirts only bring you back $180 million, so you lose $120 million after you already spent $100 billion. So now, hold on.
So that's not pure profit. That's not pure profit.
No, it's not, because you got to think about marketing, bro. Marketing.
Paramount has not paid anything, which is what we told you last week. Paramount has not paid anything for any of these projects, which you keep trying to put together. You're inflating the argument.
Analyzing that. That's their stuff now.
Yeah, but why wouldn't the company say, "I'm picking up the second biggest, let's say the second biggest comic conglomerate, and I'm going to make it something that they didn't make it when they had it for however much."
Now you're thinking, because if I pick it up, what y'all doing ain't working. I can make this work. Get rid of all that shit. I'm going to make a Supergirl movie with my own style, with my own directors, with my own writers, my own actress, that's going to work and not lose me money. I'm going to do a universe that's going to make more, and that's what they think, because they've done it so many times. So
you think they're going to get rid of James Gunn, is what you're saying?
First and foremost, if this movie underperforms, he's on the chopping block. 100% he's on the chopping block. Let me tell you why. Because politically, they already don't see eye to eye. So they already don't like each other. Politically. So now you got politics involved. So politically, now what's keeping them at a, okay, cool, let's do business is money. But if they see you ain't making it, you on the chopping block. Let's see what your next. You on the chopping block, gang. 100%.
I don't know if I agree with that off rip, but I mean, it could be, sure.
Think about it from this way, Blue. Like, think about sports.
No, I understand the point. I definitely understand the point. I think there's two angles to it. With something being so early in, where it has to get off the ground, either you can axe it early in and not lose any loss because it is fresh, or you could give it time to breathe. I don't think that matters much, because Superman, they wanted to buy it after Superman didn't do crazy. So they still want to buy the project. So
And
I
the
don't
reason
understand.
why they sold it is because DC hasn't been doing. Think about this, Blue. If a
Yeah,
company,
but DC was down before this.
that's
So
what I'm
they
saying, and
didn't
that's why
sell
they
it
wanted
for
to
this.
sell it. It's not making money over there. It wasn't making Warner Brothers money to where they can uphold their shares and they can, profit off of it. So they sold it to the next company. Now, if the next company takes that load in and they're looking at their numbers and they're like, wait, this, and mind you, they're not looking at the now, they're looking at the graph. Like, if this keeps up, we're gonna be here in a couple of years fucking with these dudes. So they're gonna automatically they're gonna cut that cancel
they
off.
don't want to get into the red. That's like any sports team. Sports team is gonna do the same thing with their coaches. If the coach ain't performing, it don't matter if you were there for a year. If you did terrible, you're on the chopping block.
Damn, that's a good comparison. Matter of fact, big shout out to the New York Knicks. We didn't get to talk about it last podcast.
Yeah,
we are champions of the world.
Oh, the
You
world.
know
See,
what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
USA people go crazy. Champions of the world.
Hey,
you know who champions of the world for real? It's Chelsea. We champions of the world. I'm trying to hear that, bro.
Listen, the New York Knicks are your 2026 champions of the world. Me and Galactus are a New York Knicks fan, and so is Blue Jack. He doesn't even have a basketball team, so we're just gonna put him on
have
the
a basketball team.
You don't got no
Lakers in
basketball
five.
team, bro.
Lakers in
Virginia,
5.
what basketball team you got in Virginia?
Oh, you talking about in my area? All right. Why you keep putting my state out
Bro,
on the internet? Like, I don't never do that.
Bro, you put your LCS on the internet all the time. It ain't hard to put 2 and 2 together.
They ain't what? Are you right?
God damn, bro, come on, bro. It don't
That's
take.
That's not in Virginia though.
Mr. Question.
That's not in Virginia though.
You know what I'm saying? Or
That's not in Virginia.
How did we get here? Let's go ahead.
Flea be trying to troll because I said something about Power Rangers. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah, don't worry, bro. You on the bandwagon now. If a Blue Jack
he
is
definitely
officially
back,
a
though.
New York Knicks fan. Don't worry, bro. You can decorate that
Wemby,
blue
you
and
let
white.
me down, G.
You
Wemby
can get a
let me
blue,
down.
white, and orange chair. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I'll get you right. I'll get you a cover up to put a Knicks joint on that for the next episode. But all right, but Heroes, listen. All right, so Galactus, expectations for Supergirl. This doesn't perform well. What do you think will be the outcome? Me personally, before you answer, I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I think it's gonna overperform. And this is why I say that. And this is a big thing in movies. Word of mouth. If the word of mouth is good with this movie, it doesn't matter what the pre-sales do. Because we've seen it. The first week could be like 50. Second week, people gonna go here. Oh, I gotta go see it. And then it jumps up 60. We've seen it happen with a lot of movies. Most popular movie that did it was Avatar. Avatar just kept climbing the first one week by week. So it's not impossible for it to perform good. You know what I'm saying? It's just got to be the word of mouth, critically and audience-wise. If it's a split decision, then it's going to be tough.
You know what? I think it's funny, Galactus. Sorry, I think it's funny how every time we get a strong woman figure in superhero movies, people don't want to go see it.
Nah, I wanted to see Wonder Woman.
Not you.
Wonder Woman was fire.
Not nobody here. I'm just talking about in general. Why is that a thing? Why are we still dealing with that today? But that's a question for another day. Go ahead, Galactus.
Man, to piggyback off of that, we know the answer to that, man. Like men love power. They feel like they love feeling like they're empowered. They like being the focus of superheroes. They like to be, you know what I'm saying? They feel it. That's why the majority of the superheroes are men. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the strongest ones. But nonetheless, well, I I feel what you're saying 100%. And I'm going to go see this movie. I'm going to support. Overall, I'm going to make this quick so we can move on to the next segment. I'm looking forward to this movie. Whether it performs or not, it's for me, it's viewership. Whether you like the movie or not, it's what it dictates. Don't care about the numbers, y'all. The numbers don't matter. Yeah, it could flop, but like I told Flea in the comments, I mean in our chat, like I don't look at the numbers when I look at movies, bro. I don't give a damn about numbers. Numbers don't drive me to go to the movie theater. What drives me to go to the movie theater is what I want to see. What do I feel as though it's going to be worth my time and money to spend to go to the movies? So if you feel as though you want to see this movie, go support it. Honestly, if you love Superman, you already see, you got to look at her already in the last one. If you enjoyed the movie, just go support it. It's within the same universe. Like overall, I think it would do well. I'm hoping that it does overperform because then we can get other projects sent to us as well because we're comic book lovers. So anytime we get an opportunity to see a movie that's comic related, we're gonna go. So overall, I hope the masses kind of take notice, go see the movie, support it.
And I want to say this, right? It's if this was Sony, I think this movie would have had a chance to underperform, right? Because if you think about it, we're going to talk about the point I wanted to make when you brought up, we was talking about numbers, right? When he said we was talking about numbers, it wasn't Supergirl, it was He-Man. He-Man underperformed. Yeah. It's probably the biggest flop of the year as far as blockbusters go, right, y'all? But you know what's funny about He-Man? Sony did so good last year, movie-wise, that guess what? He-Man's getting a sequel. Even if it underperformed, it has already been greenlit for a sequel. So that just shows you that the company could afford to spend. And all right, it flopped. All right, let's see what people loved about it, because the audience loved it, the critics hated it, but it'll probably do good on DVD and streaming and things like that, right? So we could probably recoup some money that way. So from here on out, let the sequel just be better than that one. And that's what happens when you got a studio that has a great year like Sony did last year with Demon Hunters, K-pop Demon Hunters, Sinners, and no, was Sinners Warner Brothers or Sony? I think Sinners was Warner Brothers. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But Sony overall had a great year last year movie-wise. I think it did the best, if I'm not mistaken. Starfire, welcome to the chat. But let us know how y'all feel about Supergirl, if you're going to go out and see it. Speaking of pre-sales, Spider-Man Brand New Day breaks the pre-sale record and has the highest pre-sales since Spider-Man No Way Home. In the last 5 years, there haven't been a movie that has sold more tickets than Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, I'm truly excited for this because this puts me on track to win my bet, even though I'm still scared because $2 billion is a lot. But
$2 billion.
You said over $2 billion.
I said $2 billion, bro. It gotta hit $2 billion. $2
billion and $1 is what you said.
All right,
said
if it hits $2 billion and $1, I win.
Exactly.
All right, so this
or
gives me
$2 billion
hope.
and 1 cent.
That's true.
Hey, this gives me hope because Spider-Man No Way Home hit 1.7. You know what I'm saying? And
it's going to China, right? Is this going to Asia?
Yeah, it's going everywhere. No restrictions, no nothing. So we're good on that part. So it's giving me faith. Like, I don't know if it will. I don't know if it will. But my question is, with all this hype surrounding Spider-Man Brand New Day, right? Ticket sales going off the roof. I want to ask you two gentlemen, do you think it will do money-wise better than Avengers Doomsday?
Did I say this? Did I say this earlier when we already had this talk?
We already had this talk.
Yes, it is. I told it, bro. Yes, it's Spider-Man. Yes.
No, we had what movie was gonna be better,
and I said it's gonna be better.
Yeah,
and
we didn't say money-wise.
We did say money-wise too.
It is.
We did say
money-wise too. So both of y'all think that?
Yes.
I do. No. Blue said Spider-Man. I said Doomsday. I think I was saying Doomsday gonna outperform because of everything that they have going on with Doomsday. But I just feel like because Doomsday is giving us so many different characters, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so is Spider-Man. Honestly, at this point in time, I'm gonna have to meet in the middle here. So I don't know.
I think it's gonna be Doomsday. Doomsday gonna be too epic of a ensemble of movie, man.
Oh, it is.
It's gonna be too epic.
So y'all think Doomsday gonna be top 4 movie on the top grossing of all time?
I think
it's going to be the biggest movie in years. In the last 10 years.
Not of all time. Not of all time. I think if we're talking about like
10 years?
10 years. Movies, yeah.
The last
above 10 the Avatars?
Above
it's
Avatar.
Not going to touch Avatar.
Above
Avatar. In the last 10 years, it's going to be every movie.
Flea, it's not. You talking about Titanic? You talking about Jurassic Park? You talking about Avatar? The answer is no.
What is the highest grossing movie in the last 10 years? Hold on.
Endgame 2019 is number 2 at 2.8 billion.
Shit. Never mind.
Avatar Way of Water is number 3
I'm smoking.
at 2.32 billion.
Like
Titanic is number 4 at 2.26.
Titanic was released when I was like 8.
That shows you.
Think about the amount of money. Think about the dollar back then. Exactly. That's a strong dollar.
Avatar 1 from 2009 is at number 1, 2.92 billion.
No, bro.
That's the top.
Yeah, but 10 years ago is 2026. I mean 2016.
2016.
Okay,
2016,
so
not
Avatar
2021.
Endgame is the highest movie of that
hell no,
time.
Titanic came out in the 90s.
Listen, I was telling you the top 4 movies, which is my question.
Right.
If you want to talk about your question, Avengers Endgame 2019, 2.8 billion, 2.8 billion, and then you got Avengers Infinity War 2018, 2.05 billion, and then you got No Way Home at 1.92 billion at 8th place. That's the 3 Marvel movies in the top 10.
Fuck.
And then the only one that's owned by that is Marvel outside of Avatar is Star Wars Episode Force Awakens 2015 at 6th place. So you got Avatar taking the 1 and 3rd, Avengers Endgame taking 2, which people don't even rock with that movie no more because they're crazy. And then you got Titanic at 4. And you said it's definitely going to pass all of them.
No.
You did. Okay.
It's
Take it
not,
back.
it's
Retraction.
not. Yeah,
Retraction.
it's
All right.
not. I didn't know Endgame came out in the last 10 years.
Just like Infinity War did.
I forgot. Damn, those movies are aging kind of like old, bro. Because it feels like, unless I'm just feeling old, because it feels like forever since some joints came out.
I don't feel old. I ain't accepting that. That's you.
Bro, I had a whole family since Black Panther. I had a whole family, bro. My daughter is 8 since Black Panther came out.
Time, man. That's how time does, bro.
My wife was pregnant. I actually have a picture of my wife pregnant and us taking pictures the day we went to see Black Panther.
That's crazy. It's been that long, though.
Yeah, she went to the movies pregnant. Like,
and Black Panther is 18th, by the way.
Hey, put y'all predictions in the chat. We talking about Spider-Man or Doomsday.
All right, now to top things off, man. We was going to talk about the leaks. Well, we was actually gonna, but we was gonna talk about it briefly. We remember if it's gonna hurt or does it hurt or matter of fact, let me look at the question. This is actually our last topic before we get into Blue's topic, which is all right, I'm gonna let Galactus kick this one off. Galactus, do you think that the Marvel leaks that we've been getting for years, whether it be from actors, from hackers, from insiders, do you think those leaks are starting to hurt the experience overall, or do you think it increases excitement for these movies?
I don't think it hurts it at all. Not in the least bit. And I say this because, like, we're gonna go still see the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are excited about these movies, they're gonna see them whether there was a leak or not. They're not leaking an entire movie. They're not leaking 2.5 hours or 3 hours of content. You know what I'm saying? So
he said experience though.
Does it hurt the experience?
That was his question. The experience.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Now, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. It may hurt the experience for those people that are constantly on social media that look at everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're looking for. They're trying to find something. But here's the thing, though. If you're trying to find something, more than likely, you're going to find it on the internet. So my whole thing is that if you're not looking for it, like me, like I get my news from y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? From because y'all on X, y'all on these other places. So for me, it's like I don't see these leaks until y'all say it. I'm not on social media like that. So I hear about a movie coming out because I am part of Regal. So when Regal announces movies that's coming out, stuff like that. So of course I see those announcements. And I'm like, yo, here's my lineup that I'm going to see. Everything else to me is noise. Like, and I think that's the problem with social media. The problem is that we hold social media in such high regard that we're listening to all these different things and all this noise that's out there, and we're getting distracted. And it's shameful, really. So there's good and bad about social media. But for me personally, I'm sorry to get that on y'all, but it is Father's Day. But ultimately, I feel as though there's a way to filter out that noise. Like, sometimes you need to not listen to what somebody else is telling you, whether it's good or bad, or so on. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, I mean, I'm from the old school. I learned about movies when I got the posters when I used to work in the movie theater and I saw what's coming. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from that age. So for me getting an announcement early, it's just an announcement early. You know what I'm saying? Or a quick shot at a costume. Like, y'all be mad at me because I saw the new Spawn is being made. I told y'all before. Tom McFarlane showed me a picture of Spawn, burnt Spawn, that's being filmed in the movie. Like, real talk. He said, I'm gonna show you something. You know what I'm saying? And showed me that. Do I think that spoiled my experience with Spawn? Fuck no. I'm super excited, even more excited to see the movie because I'm like, I've seen this dude's face before it was even a thing. Like, while it's being in production. So it's a matter of perspective. Like, what do you hold? Like, why would you get mad about something that's being released early, whatever it is? We had this conversation. I really, there's another conversation that we had on Simple J's website on his TikTok, and somebody showed books early. Somebody else got mad that they showed these books early, and I was like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand like street day to street day, for anything, any media, street day to street day, right? But if somebody's privy to some information earlier, why would they get mad? You know what I'm saying? Like, we literally have somebody that we can go to get information beforehand. I'm not gonna get mad. You feel me? Shush.
No, he doesn't.
Shush.
No,
you know what I'm saying? But real talk, it doesn't make sense to me. It's weird. So no, I remember making sure. But yeah, I'm not mad about seeing no leaks, nothing like that. Like, it is what it is. Again, I'm not seeing the movie a year earlier, a whole 2 or 3 hours. So
all right. I think it definitely does. But I think there's caveats to it. I think when it comes to big characters and big films, let's say superhero, I don't think it matters as much because there's so much in those films. But I think when you got just like average films and they release stuff, or let's say Marvel comes out with too much in their trailers because they see the projections aren't where they want them to be, Captain America with Red Hulk, it definitely kills it for me. It takes away from, if I could have had that genuine moment inside of the theater. And definitely when they do it, and I don't think they do it well, it kills even more for me. Just like how we talked about with Absolute Batman, how we hyped up the Robins, right? And what we got, it's not good enough. It kills it for you. So if you would have known that ahead of time, and I would have told you that ahead of time, it would have killed it even earlier for you. And Flea probably wouldn't even wanted to read it. You know what I mean? So I think it definitely does. And I say it does more because the average movies need to be viewed as a first time without ruining the plot and the special moments that you hide and you save for the movie, like we had in Endgame and certain Infinity Wars. So I will say yes, in certain aspects.
I will say this, right? It takes me back to the first movie I ever covered when podcasting, which was Spider-Man No Way Home, right? When they first started talking rumors about Andrew Garfield and Toby being in the movie, right? And John Campea was the one who spoiled that. 100%. He's the one who dropped it. That's one of the reasons why he's banned from Marvel movies, because he used to be on their red carpets. And he was somebody that I used to watch constantly.
Yes, sir.
Like, I used to watch his, platform a lot, right? So when he kind of spoiled it and I was on Twitter, I was like, nah. Even though we was already guessing it with the missing images of, when they was jumping at each other and you seen Spider-Man jumping at them. That's why it was almost iconic of them to do it in Brand New Day. And we first reported on it. We like, yo, bro, that's Daredevil in this scene.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Daredevil and probably Jean Grey or Punisher or somebody jumping with the hand. And because, Marvel is iconic for doing that now. Like, they're known for doing that, for, removing stuff out of the trailer. And then when the movie finally comes, or putting stuff in the trailer that never makes the movie. They're known for doing that at this point with their trailers. Do I say it's a bad thing? I don't think it's a bad thing, but it did ruin that experience. Because imagine, mind you, it was already crazy. And mind you, there's 2 movies I went to where I really enjoyed the movie experience. That was Avengers Endgame, and that was Spider-Man No Way Home. Because in Avengers Endgame, when Captain America caught that hammer, my audience went nuts.
Yeah, insane.
They went nuts in there.
And it was a full theater, packed out.
Yeah, it was full theater. Yo,
beautiful.
at the end of Endgame, everybody was like this.
Yep. And nobody was mad.
Crazy.
Yes.
And, you feel what I'm saying? And Spider-Man No Way Home, when Andrew stepped into that portal, same reaction. It felt like I got that Avengers feel. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's another one. Spider-Man's introduction in Civil War. When he jumped out and grabbed Captain America's shield, my audience went crazy too. And I was in Orlando at that time. That's how I remember it.
That's how clean it was.
It was, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain pieces of content. And I think, don't get me wrong, we've seen the leaks. I'm not going to tell y'all what the leaks are. I personally seen them from Avengers Doomsday. I seen a lot of the characters. I seen some of the plot. I seen, you know, what Doom, how Doom gets the X-Men involved and what he does to rile them up and all this other stuff, right? Do I like, I'm going to say it for those who've seen it, do I like Nightcrawler's design? No. Is it probably going to ruin the experience for me? Probably not, because Nightcrawler is one of my favorite characters. But the way they have him looking, I was kind of hoping that was AI when I first seen it. I was like, come on, like. But then you think about it, and you're like, yeah, it is like 30 plus years since we seen Nightcrawler, things like that. So, you know, I understand it, and it's supposed to be the same continuity of what they're doing with all, you know, the Fantastic Four and the old X-Men. Like, it's supposed to be that X-Men. Like, you feel me, Blue? Like, it's supposed to be the Fox X-Men and where they're at in present day. So I understand it, but do I have to like it? No, and it kind of ruins it a little bit for me. But then again, now that I've seen it, and the movie is not going to bother me so much because I've already seen it. You know what I'm saying? I know what's coming. So I'm on the fence about that. Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Now we got a great segment for y'all that Blue put together. Blue, let him know what it is. And then after his segment, we're going to go into draft day.
Yes, sir. So hey, we got our first Would You Rather on Uncaped chat. You guys can join in on this as well. I want y'all to have fun with us as well. This is going to get a little funny, but also a little serious at some points. So we're going to go run through them. Unks, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
It's just y'all answering. Both y'all two in the chat. I'm not answering none. Ready? All right. So the first one, this is an easy one. Would you rather have Thor's hammer or any lantern ring you could choose? Any one.
I'm going with any lantern ring, probably. I'm going to choose with any lantern ring. Do I get to switch lantern rings? Or once I choose one?
Once you choose one, it's one and done. And all the problems that come with that ring come with it.
I'm going to choose the lantern ring because the thing about Thor's hammer, right? I'm going to keep it a stack with you. You got to be worthy to carry that bitch, right?
You never said that you...
Not always.
Well, not always, but what happens if you do something that's unworthy? Like, what happens if I decide to dead a nigga on $100? Like, yo, bro, fuck out my face, bro. You're not getting this. Like, and then I'm unworthy, bro. I can't pick up the, you know what I mean? With the lantern ring, it's like, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got enough, especially with the Green Lantern ring. I feel like I got enough willpower. Like, it showed that trait and that personality in me has been shown tremendously in my lifetime. I've willed myself to do things that I never thought would be possible in my entire career. Like, if you would have told me I'll be sitting here with you gentlemen right now doing this 10 years ago, I'll laugh at you like I'll be on the internet. Nigga, what? I ain't no internet, nigga. Like, I wouldn't have believed you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
so you want a lantern?
Yeah, I take the lantern.
Okay. I'm gonna say me on there.
Why?
Oh, okay.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You see? That's what I'm saying. You just can't say something and don't give us an explanation.
I'm gonna keep it simple. It's a god weapon.
Okay. So which lantern color are you picking? You picking green?
Yeah, green.
Okay, so Will. Okay. Chat. Most of the chat saying they picking lantern rings. Okay. All right. So that was a good one. I'm not gonna answer. I would probably go lantern ring, but yeah. All right. Next one. You got two predators and you have two aliens. They're working together. They pulling up on you. Y'all don't got no powers. Y'all just regular people. They pulling up on y'all to off y'all. Would you rather Spider-Man and War Machine protect you, or would you rather Beast Boy and Steel protect you? Flea, you know who Steel is, right?
Yeah, I know
okay.
who Steel is.
That's
two
crazy.
predators and two aliens.
You chose a situation to where acid is going to.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to drip through that War
yeah.
Machine joint
The armor.
and the steel.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Beast Boy might get his ass tore up no matter what he turns.
100% with that.
He's gonna get his ass. He's gonna be the hunted by the predators. They gonna hunt him for sport.
So
y'all don't know Beast Boy's feast for real. That's
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man and
Yeah,
War
I'm going
Machine.
Spider-Man
Okay.
War Machine.
Okay, just because y'all think that's the best option to survive.
Yeah, because if you tell me Beast Boy gonna turn into a kaiju, he can't do that a lot.
Well,
He's
I
only
mean,
been he can't. It's not a feat that he's known to do.
But
One's
still, you
out
talking
of
about-
context. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
One's out of context that he did it, and then the other one is like,
Yes, Xenomorph.
you know what I'm saying? And the other one, he did it for a couple of minutes, and then once he did it, and he changed back, he was unaffected. Like he was inactive. So if you don't kill him while you're a kaiju, once you come off that high, nigga, you useless to me. They're gonna have you for dinner, and then
Bro,
I'm
dude,
next.
plus Predator Cloak. Listen, Spider-Man at the very least, he can like get them to stop using the webs, like to at least contain them. That way War Machine get off him. Like you know what I'm saying, from far away. I need like a double joint. So for me, I'm choosing Spider-Man
And
just
the reason,
off of that alone.
Look, the reason why I chose that team, right, is because of the invisibility of predators, right? Because you gotta understand they might be invisible, but Spider-Man got the spider sense, and his joint just got upgraded, so I don't have to. You feel what I'm saying? That's my main reason, because he got the spider sense, so I'm gonna be alright. He's gonna be like, oh my nigga, like move, like you know what I'm saying? He gonna get me right. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna get me right.
I think chat. We seeing some mixed questions. Yeah. Stark technology is great, but I think you sleeping on Steel Industries. They not no one to walk over, bro. They like that. But okay, both of y'all chose Spider-Man and War Machine. I wanted to make it a little hard, pause. All right, so it is Father's Day, so I want to give us fathers some love because we always deserve love. You got two women pull up on you, two heroes from Marvel and DC. From Marvel, you got Storm and you got Emma Frost. They pull up on you. They're ready to get the business. On DC side, you got Power Girl and you got Vixen. They pull up on you. They ready to get business. What we choosing, chat?
Come on, man.
My wife is probably watching, bro. I'm not answering that. You trying to ruin my Father's Day.
It's Father's Day. You can't get in trouble on Father's Day.
You can't get in trouble on Father's Day.
Hall pass.
We hall pass it.
We got hall pass. I gotta see my wife type that in the chat before I answer. I gotta see her type. Hall pass is confirmed.
Okay. They giving you a walkthrough of the Justice League Tower and the Avengers Tower. They're giving you a tour.
Oh, if it's just a walkthrough, they just if they're just showing me around. I'm gonna choose Storm and Emma,
bro. Go ahead. What we doing?
I'm gonna choose Storm and Emma. You know what I'm saying?
You already know Storm wifey. I made a whole video about her. Like real talk. Like Storm always gonna be wifey. That was easy, bro.
Yeah, and another thing, I'm gonna keep it 100. If I was getting a tour of the place, Emma Frost could have my mom think she's anybody I want in this world. So I can have her think I'm Vixen and Supergirl. I can have it where Vixen, Supergirl, Emma, and Storm in that bitch.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
I'm lit with Emma. You know what I'm saying?
You got it in the chat. I'll pass you with that.
I'll pass you to Heaven's Gate. It's just a tour.
Yeah, we just talking about action figures. Just action figures. You know what I'm saying? If I had the choice to buy these comic books, you know what I'm saying?
It's a party now. It's a party now.
Storm and Emma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's move on. You don't want to drag her too much. All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You get your very first super suit. Who would you rather make your super suit? Shuri and Wakanda or Tony Stark?
Oh.
Tony Stark Industries.
Oh.
Who would you rather make your first ever super suit?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Shuri.
The reason why I'm gonna go with Shuri is because the vibranium is the only reason, because I'll have access to the most strongest material in the world. That is the only reason. Now, if we're going off of gadgets and what could be done, I would go with Tony Stark because he gonna put together some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go Shuri.
Okay, chat. They both went Shuri. I see one person going Tony. Anybody else want to give their answer? All right, we're gonna keep it moving. I see one. All right, we got two more, y'all. These ones gonna be a little funny. One of them gonna be funny. All right. I'm gonna leave the funniest one to the last. All right, you got a choice. You get the heart-shaped herb, but you're banished from Wakanda and you don't get a suit.
Mhm.
Or you get the super soldier serum, just like Isaiah Bradley did, and the USA loves you and they don't treat you how they treated Isaiah Bradley.
Oh, that's crazy. All right.
That's your two choices. So you're
My
banished from
second one.
Wakanda, but you have the powers of Black Panther without any suits. Or do you care to have the powers of Captain America and be Isaiah Bradley? Do you care for the love of America?
Let me go for it. I'm gonna go with Black Panther, powers of Black Panther, because one, all right, fuck it. I'm banned from Wakanda, nigga. There's other places in this world to live. Two, I don't give a fuck about the US loving me, right? And three, I'm gonna get right with my, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get money. I'm gonna go MMA. I'm gonna go
get money.
boxing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some bread and I'll get a super suit made. You know what I'm saying? Spend a couple of $100 million, call up Tony. Yo, I need a super suit gang. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'll make the city love me. I'll make my city or wherever I'm at love me. So if I decide to go to another part of Africa, or if I decide to go, and you got to think about it, right? It depends where in Wakanda. Because if it's Wakanda before they opened up to the world, then it's like, I wouldn't want to be closed into that type of government, right? For one, because, and then also, you got to understand the way they treated some of the Black Panthers. Like, they were more like, instead of kings, more like their flagship agents. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of espionage shit was going on with Black Panther, right? I wouldn't want to commit to a lot of that. So if I'm I'm free, like with no type of responsibilities to or tie down. That's what I'm saying. If I'm free and no responsibilities to any type of country.
So you lose your culture.
They put a line on your.
Okay, so they erase your whole
cool
culture.
with that. You know who's my favorite character, right?
You're banished.
You know who's my favorite character, right? Itachi. I'm cool with being Itachi.
Okay.
I'm cool. Nigga, I might join the Akatsuki. Nigga, you feel what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead, Galactus.
Here's the thing about culture for me. I hold my culture very close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Native American and I'm African American. So for me, if you're talking about losing my culture, but I get some superpowers, it's not important. Here's the other side to this. There's other side to this is what he said about America and it being Isaiah. Isaiah, I feel like if the whole added variable about the America thing, because America doesn't love really anybody, especially in this society right now, they can care less. Clearly, and I mean everybody is expendable. But having the love of my country, I still feel some type of like honor with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, like you looked at as a hero, and I think heroes, we do it all day. You're talking about firemen, you're talking about police officers, the ones that's doing the right job, doctors, teachers, all these people are heroes, right? And they have the respect of the country, especially whenever you get, most of the time you want to call, right? It's customer service, and you tell them that you're military. They're like, thank you for your service. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the love from the country. The country is giving back and acknowledging the fact that you serve the country, right? Mm-hmm. So even if it's not so much the president or the government saying, you know, appreciating me, because that's where I say I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the president and the government. But if my people, like the people that I'm serving and helping, that they acknowledge the fact that I'm like a hero, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? I would honor that a whole lot more than not losing my culture and my people. Like completely just kicking me out to the wayside, be like, get the fuck out of here. You can have this heart, but do what you do. Like I said, I'm big on culture, and culture for me is community. So if my country still is honoring me as a hero in my country, I'm probably gonna go that route. Now, again, the other side to this is, as far as the president's acknowledgement and whoever else, you know what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. But as far as like that, and that's what I'm saying. But that's how my mind when I'm thinking about that.
That was good. Everybody they chose different. You know, chat said heart-shaped herb. I don't know if they thought too deeply or if they just wanted to rock out with Black Power. Either way, I hope I gave y'all some good stuff to think about in that one. Now we got our last one, which is kind of funny when I wrote it. So I hope y'all think it's funny. So last, would you rather? Would you rather, and this might hit you, Collector, because you might have read this comic book. Would you rather get your superpowers from any type of controlled substance, whether it be drugs or alcohol. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes. Would you rather get your powers from that? And you know what comes with that. You will be considered a drug addict, but that's how you get your superpowers. Or would you rather be the Incredible Hulk? And instead of your turning point being rage, it is horniness.
What? Yikes!
I'm not gonna lie. If wifey's still in the chat, I think I gotta go with the horniness because it's really easy for me.
He said,
It's
"Cause I gotta get off
Hulk
this
out
pod."
at any time. I'm always horny. Ah! So you know what I'm saying? It's nothing for. I haven't done drugs in years. I don't consume no drugs, alcohol. So you know, it would be a Armageddon type of thing to even make me throw on the cow. Like, all right, fuck it. Like,
By the way, we got to get you to read that comic book because it is good. We got to get you to read.
You know what I'm saying? It would have to be like that. But if I could save the day every day, I'm going with the horniness because I'm just gonna Hulk out, go save the day, come back, clap cheeks.
Crack.
You know what I'm saying?
Claps. Yep.
And
You're just gonna be like, ah,
Crack.
ah.
yeah, it's horniness for me, to be honest. That's
What
easy.
about you, Galactus?
I can't lie, man. I do agree, man. Substance abuse is not for me. So, but at the same time, listen. I'm at my peak, and that's all I gotta say. I'm peaking right now, so that's.
I just want to let y'all know I had to throw that one in there so y'all could see these motherfucking hunks and some horn dogs. I just had to let y'all know.
I'm clapping.
They need help in life. Y'all, they need help. That's the whole reason I put down. I'm just trolling. So yeah, that's a little fun. Would you rather? First one we've ever done at UNCaped. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and we'll come up with some more on the next segment.
All right. So what do we got next, Blue?
We doing foils?
Yeah.
That other one might take a little while.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
All right. Let's do foils. We got the Foil King segment. Who will win this week? Right now, I don't know. It's 2-2. Y'all saying it's 2-2 tied up. This is week 5 of doing Foil King. So somebody's got to win today. Somebody's got to lose. After today, the score will be 3-2. So as y'all know, the way this segment goes, each unk will show off 3 foils. You know, it could be theme foils. It could be signature foils. It could be whatever, man. It could be classics, new. Y'all will decide and y'all will choose the winner in the chat. Please, after you see the foils from each of these 2 gentlemen, make sure you put a G for Galactus or a B for Blue Jack. We're going to start off with Blue Jack this week, being that Galactus won first last week.
Yeah, that's funny. Bro in the chat said he called me a drug addict. That's hilarious. So, you know, I'm starting off this week, and something that kind of got to me, I think we took away from just being excited and showing the foils that we love because we're trying to impress this glazer right here. I'm here to just show the stuff I love in my collection.
Same.
And the rest can come after that. So I'm going to start off. We hyped up one book in this episode that we gave. One gave a 10 out of 10, and I gave it a 9 out of 10. We're going to go Battle Beast #1 with the die cut foil.
Die cut.
Yes, sir. I'm sure Galactus has this. This is a really nice book when they dropped it. So you got the regular, and then you got the foil. So that's my #1.
Okay.
And then, did I show it long enough? You good?
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. That's perfect.
And now we got Father's Day, and we had Juneteenth same weekend. So I wanted to stand out for my people. We got Blade. We got Blade issue 1, the red band with the foil. You see him. You see my boy. He got the new powers. So this is one of my favorites. I can't lie. Yeah. You don't get many Blade foils. One of them ones he got on his wall, I still got to get. And then my last one, you know, I found this. And I said, listen, it's just nice, right? We got What If the Hawk had killed Wolverine?
Oh, I like that.
My last one. And you got Hawk's face at the top.
And it's raised, huh?
Yep, it is raised. It is a raised foil.
And Galactus. That's going to be tough.
My 3.
That's going to be tough, bro.
That is my 3.
He came with, he probably pulled out my favorite 3. Every 3 of them hit for me, bro. Oh, man.
Now, chat, we're going to let my brother do his thing and show off his love for his foils. Go ahead, Galactus.
So we're gonna start off with We're gonna start. So I wanted to bring it, as y'all know, it was Juneteenth. I do still want to celebrate. I didn't do a Juneteenth post for TikTok. I am slacking on my posts, but I decided to go ahead and do it here to celebrate our Black people. So all of my foils are all Black creators. Okay, so all of them have a Black artist that did those covers. So we're gonna start off with
a theme.
with
You already getting a thumbs
yeah.
up. Okay.
So I have so this one right here. Just so y'all know, this is by a female artist, and I didn't even know. This is the good thing about actually taking and looking at your books. But Exceptional X-Men, this book here.
Oh yes, that's a nice one.
This book here, if you see it right here, as you turn it, it sparkles.
Yep.
So it's crazy fire. This is
take it out
Emma
the back.
Frost.
Take it out the back.
Let me take out the Let me take out the back.
Take them out the
But
back.
when you turn to a specific joint,
that's Emma?
when you
Emma.
turn to a specific point. Diamond form. Yep. When she goes diamond form, it sparkles. Yep. So you can see her there in the light, and it sparkles that way. So this joint fire.
That one. Yep.
And then the artist name, just so y'all know, I'm gonna educate y'all here. The artist name is Ajiwa. Her name is Ajiwa Edge Abenibe. She must be African, but yep, this is by a female artist. Her name is Ajiwa. Then we got two new ones, two new exclusives. So they're not in nobody's stores.
Oh, I already know what he bringing. I already know what he bringing.
I just received this one yesterday.
Oh no,
this one is Absolute Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Absolute
is that the
Catwoman.
Hold on? Is that the one with my boy in the helmet?
Joshua. This is by Joshua Swaby.
That's clean. That is clean.
Yeah. And it's signed, okay.
And it's signed. So this is that Absolute Catwoman. I really wish this thing presented the way it's supposed to, like so you can see it in its dopeness. But this one here, and then we got Absolute Green Arrow. So the two new Absolutes, we got this one that's gonna be done by Sanford Green. So this one, this Sanford Green one is bananas.
Yep. Okay, that's clean. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that one is fire.
That's clean.
So it got Black Canary on the front. And it's double sided.
Oh, the face in the back. You just seen the eyes. That's clean.
Yeah.
With the red eyes, that's clean.
All right, heroes. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to pick a winner for Blue Jack. Put that B in the chat for Galactus. Put that G in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I gotta go with blue on this one this week. I think the best one overall is the green arrow one. I think hands down that's the best one out of all the books presented today. But I think collectively, I think blue got it. I don't know. It's a tie. I think the down one for me in your one, Galactus, really speaking, is the Catwoman, even though it's fire. But I feel like that's the down one. And let me see yours again, Blue. And if I had to pick a down one in yours, it would probably be the Hulk killed Wolverine, maybe. But I still think that's tougher than the Catwoman one. That's why I'm giving the edge. All right, so we got a B, we got a G, we got a G. Galactus is winning so far. Put them in the chat. Come on, y'all. Put them in the chat. We got 12 people in here. Put them in the chat. B or G's. B or G's. If you listening and watching, man, put it in the chat. Blue Jack.
He said BG and not the dude from Cash Money.
For real. We got 11 people, man.
I feel like Hat Goat really do like Absolute Universe.
Hat Goat just be going against you. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Blue did win last week, which is why it's 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue won last week, so it's 2-2 right now.
He had a cheat code because that first one was a lenticular, not lenticular. It was not what's the name before.
So we got one. Hey, Bone, you got to pick one. You can't be Todd. Come on.
Come on, Bone. Pick one, Bone. So you got it, gang. Get us right.
So we got 3 for me, and we got 3 for Galactus.
Where you get 3? Where you get 3 at?
Flea said me.
Man, Flea don't count. We already said this.
We always use his vote.
Never. I don't even use him as a vote. No.
We've always counted his vote.
The chat, man. He's a host.
All right, so it's 2 apiece. We need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, he a host.
No, not BK. Who said tied?
All right, so it's
Bone.
still tied. It's 3-3.
Oh, Bone said me.
Yeah, but BK said Galactus, so it's tied right now.
So one.
We need one more, y'all. We need one person in the chat.
Yeah, we need
Break
one
the
more.
tie. Break the tie. One person.
Astro Creator on Bone, and then BK.
It's the Sanford Green. Yeah, it's 3v3. You can't put one above three. Come on, it's about 3 foils.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll vote. You know what I'm saying? You vote every week. So
it is 3-3. Yeah, he did. It's 3-3.
Yeah, it's 3-3. We need a tiebreaker. They said I don't count.
So, but how we always count Fleet?
Fleet don't never count, man. He's
always Fleet.
All right,
Do
and
we
Trav God breaks it and gives us our week 5 winner, Blue Jay.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the Father's Day gift.
All right, man. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. I ain't gonna front. That was a head-up battle right there. That was a hard battle right there to decide. I felt like it came down to 2 books, really, because Galactus had probably the best book, hands down. I'm not even gonna lie. I would love to have that book in my collection. Double signed, neon green, Sanford Green foil. Is that absolute Green Arrow issue 1?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I just find it funny how my boy Galactus be farming the absolute universe. Dude.
Yeah, he do.
Your bag is deeper than that.
He probably showed the most absolute foils.
That's what I'm saying.
Out of the bunch.
I'm trying to stay away from them.
He be trying to secure the window on the low.
Get in your bag.
What the audience like.
Man, the only reason why I did it was because I just got the book and I didn't do an opening. That makes sense. I didn't do the thing like I normally do. I told y'all I'm not really like trying to do content. So it's, or at least I'm not feeling it. But I just did it so that way people can see like I just got the book.
All right, so now our last segment of the week, pull or pass. Coming up, man, we're gonna have. I really don't even know what's happening this week, but June 24th is going down. New comic book day. I'm gonna give you my pulls, I guess. I'm gonna stay away from the Absolute Universe because I know Blue Jack will probably talk to you about that in a second. I'm gonna say Captain America. Issue 12. There's a lot going on right now. If you're not locked in, you need to get locked in because the last issue, not to give away too many spoilers, but he meets a familiar face, one of my favorite villains of all time. So I'm excited to see what happens from there. Also, Infernal Hulk, issue 8. Things are starting to pop off, man. In the next couple of months, all we're going to be seeing is Infernal Hulk. So catch up, get locked in. And I'm going, surprisingly, all Marvel titles this week.
What?
Yeah, all Marvel titles. Ultimate Universe finale, issue 1.
No final boss?
No final boss. I'm going all, it's been dragging for me. Even though I'm still getting it, but I'm going Ultimate Universe finale. I'm gonna show Marvel some love this week because I usually don't show Marvel some love, and these are books that I'm picking up for Marvel. So I'm, if I'm picking them up, y'all should check them out. But this is the Ultimate Universe finale, issue 1 is coming out. I'll definitely be getting that Peach Momoko variant. All right, now for my passes, I'm also gonna stay on Marvel Generation X. Generation X 23 issue 5. I'm not picking that up. I dropped that a long time ago, to be honest with you. I'm not picking up X-Men 32, even though people are telling me I should. They're telling me, hey, Flea, pick X-Men back up. It's about to start heating up. I don't know why I'm not falling for the bait, but I'm not picking it up. And last but not least, I'm not picking up the Amazing Spider-Man varsity or whatever that shit is, issue 3. So I'm not picking that up. So those are I did all Marvel, try to stay on the Marvel theme, but those are books that I'm not picking up. Blue Jack, what you got?
Oh, you call me? All right. 3 books to pick up. Supergirl drops this week. We all know that. So you need to be picking up Summer of Supergirl special, a bunch of mini stories dealing with, Supergirl, getting you ready for the movie. Actually drops the same day the early release drops on Wednesday. I would save this for Galactus, but I gotta say it. Absolute Superman issue 20. I'm telling y'all, it's picking up that steam it had at the beginning. It's greatness, man. Greatness, if I could say so myself. And the last book I'm going to say, oh, Fireborn. I'm loving Fireborn. Fireborn issue 3 is a must pick up. That book is so good, man. Coming out the universe of Lost Fantasy, Fireborn is one of them ones for me. What I'm not picking up, or what I think you shouldn't pick up, in my opinion, Nectar, not really for me. You know, some people love it. It's just not really my cup of tea. Two more, I'd probably say Brutal Dark. I did drop that. So what it was kind of dragging for me. Didn't really love it. And lastly, Ultimate Universe Finale #1, because Flea said pick it up.
I will say this too, right? Let me give an honorary mention. I do want to say I will be picking up Street Fighters Masters Kin, because I think the art is fantastic. I don't know if the story will be good, but if we get a Street Fighter title, I picked up the what do you call it for New Comic Book Day? Not New Comic Book Day, but Free Comic Book Day, when they did the Street Fighter title. You know what I'm talking about? I think Ken is dropping, and I want to see if it's good or not. I want to see if they can actually do justice with these characters, because I think, you know, getting some lore and I don't know, it might be a throwaway, because I never heard of this company. I never bought from this company. You bought from Udon? Any books from Udon or something like that?
No.
Yeah, I never bought a comic book from here, so I don't know. But I'm gonna give it a
You'll
try.
be the test subject.
I'll let y'all know.
Hopefully you ordered it, but they probably didn't order it.
Nah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Galactus, what about you?
I was looking to see what came out. I
How
don't
many
really
books
do
you
drops, because I don't really look at.
Yeah, don't
that
do
stuff.
drops. Just do pick up.
But
Just do pick up.
so we got. I did drop. Well, I am dropping. Masters of the Universe, Legends of Eternity #1. I was gonna do it, but I'm dropping it.
Huh?
In Your Skin. I'm done with that as well.
What did you say first?
Masters of the Universe, Legends of
Master.
Eternity.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that one. But what I would pick up this week is gonna be Universal Monsters Wolfman #1. I'm definitely getting that. They have a foil. They do have a foil coming out, so I'm copping it.
Oh, they do?
And we got there's a new book from Image called Eye Collector #1. I'm looking forward to seeing what that's about. And last but not least, we already said Superman, right?
You said Masters of the Universe foil?
No. What's the name is the foil?
Wolfman.
Wolfman. Yeah,
it's a die cut foil. It's a die cut. I gotta order it right now.
Yeah.
Order me one too. Appreciate you.
Nope.
And then and then Absolute Superman #20.
All right, Absolute Superman. So let us know what you'll be picking up or passing on in the comments below. And this was our Father's Day special of Voice of the Heroes Uncaped, episode 18, man. Love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We are back next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, and you can check out this episode if you haven't. Well, if you're listening on Wednesday, man, and driving to your local comic book store, even if you didn't get to check out the whole episode, hear what we had to say, man. We had some pretty good topics. Blue Jack, got anything for us?
Hey, love y'all as always. Like I say every week, appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for the happy Father's Day gift of just being here with us and having a good time. We just want to make sure y'all have a good time every week we talk, and also get some knowledge you might not have had before you came into this podcast, man. So appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, make sure you follow, make sure you share to all your peoples that you cool with. I got YouTube and Spotify, man, and keep us.
Also, I do want to say, when we do Pulling Past starting next week, I want to start doing FOC for the week, because it is Sunday and we can give y'all the knowledge that y'all need. For the people that's in the chat, just briefly go up over the FOC to let y'all know, hey, these titles are here. So, because a lot of people say, oh, people don't tell people how to pre-order and nobody knows how to pre-order, even though I think that's full of shit. I think the common person knows to pre-order, but if y'all don't, we'll make sure we have a segment just for that. Just briefly go over the titles we feel like y'all should cop on FOC. especially titles that we cover here on the page. That way you don't miss out on any variants or covers like that. So you know what I'm
Legacy
saying?
of
We
the
want to
Nerd.
make sure.
What's good?
Hey, Legacy of Nerd, thank you so much for tuning in. So thank y'all so much. Galactus, you got anything for us?
Nah, man, as usual, man. Just keep tuning in, bro. You know, so we like being here every single week. Y'all know, tell somebody else that loves comic books as well to lock in with us, man. Just let them know. Sundays at 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go.
Also, Legacy and Nerd, happy Father's Day, man. Also, happy Father's Day to everybody in the chat,
Oh, yeah,
all
happy
our
Father's Day.
loyalists that come here each and every week. Thank y'all so much. It means the world to us. Once again, shout out to all the fathers around the world. And remember, all heroes don't wear capes. Y'all saving a life every day. Heroes, don't forget to love yourself. Pass that love on and love others. And if nobody told you so, just know your boy loves you. Voice of the Heroes, signing out.
That means a go.
Shadow Carter, voice of UGE Dory.
Sheena thinking
You gotta go to that. Yo, he paused for real.
He's still.
Voice of Kenny the Ripper.